Our show today, Racial Confusion, and we were just talking to Betty, who is Robert's mom, who was saying that she just gets frustrated because every time Robert comes home, he wants to hang out with his white friends, and Mom is concerned that Robert wants to be white. You had a remark as a mother of a son yourself.
Well, my son is 19 years old and in college and came home at Christmas time from South Carolina, and he doesn't want to hang out with his mom, Betty. He wants to be with his friends. Right. So, I mean, he did give us the time to come in and stay with us a little time, but then went out with his friends because that's where he wants to be. He really doesn't want to be home with his parents, and that's, of course, the age. You've got to get used to that. That's what he is going to. He's growing up and going off on his own. So,
you know what he should do? He should stay out there with his friends. Why come home at all?
Oh, come on, stand up. What do you say? Come on, stand up, stand up. What were you feeling?
That's not right.
Well, my point is, if you sound educated and intelligent, you're white. But if you're illiterate, are you black? What is the purpose of that? This is what the Negro College Fund is for, and people going to school taking advantage of these grants for them to strive and perceive themselves in different manners and go on to higher levels.
That's just the thing, though. A lot of times, if you speak educated and you're articulate and you're outspoken, people tend to think that you're trying to be white because you speak educated.
And that does happen. That does. I mean, I can still remember the kids, black kids, chasing me, saying they were going to beat me up because I spoke like I was white. And the white kids would hide me on the back of the school bus and tell the black kids she left home with her father. You know, she left school with her father. Her father's taking her home, and they would hide me. But go on. What you're saying?
It's not educated. It's not educated. He speaks grammar.
He speaks proper grammar. Right. But what do we do? Let me ask you this. But what do we do when we have young men like that?
He's in pain.
He is in pain, I think.
He's in pain from his family.
Okay,
my son
that's
is
the way you feel. Let me
love your
express
son.
something. Let me express
because he could go out on the street
you.
like Mr. Cosby and lose. He could be lost out on the street.
Let me explain.
Go on, Betty.
Let me explain something to you. I myself and my husband work hard to get Robert the education he has. We both did this. Robert didn't put himself in college. We did it. We worked hard for that because we had 4 kids, and we tried to make sure one of them got some kind of education. So let me tell you one thing. I am a mother. I love all 4 of my kids, all 4 of them. I don't care what color they are. But one thing I want you to understand this. Robert is my child, and I don't think it's wrong for me to want to spend one day out of 365 days a year with my child.
And let me tell you somebody else who's trying to find himself over there. I want you to welcome Trey and Jesse. They're from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Trey believes that if you are born white, then doggone it, act like you're white. Jesse says he's rejected by both black and white people because he's accused of acting black. Somebody tell me, please, what is acting black?
I mean, it's not how I see
What is acting black? Am I acting black?
No, see how
No, they would say you're acting white.
No, I'm acting white.
That's right.
Okay. What is acting black? Trey, why don't you tell me, Jesse? You're the one accused of you're accused of acting black, and I'm not.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what acting black is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what acting black is. What everybody laughing for?
Oh, Robert, he just took your place in
I
society.
told him backstage that we should just switch bodies.
Okay, Robert speaks grammar. He speaks street language.
But look as the kids would say, we've just flipped the script here. Jesse,
What's up?
look, when you open your mouth, did you see the reaction of all these folks here? And I bet you get that every day. Trey, you're walking around with your buddy talking like that, and what is this doing to you? You're telling him, act like you're white, man.
I mean, how I see it is, he acts black. I mean, he's white though, but I was like, he talks to black females. He won't talk to no white girls. He says sometimes he don't even like white people that much. I'm saying, I was like, we walk around, people laugh at him because how he walk. I mean, you should see how he walk.
Come walk for me, Jesse. Jesse, walk from one side. Oh no! Walk over there, Jesse.
Sorry, Betty, can you?
Wait a minute. Come back here. Hold this for a second. Jesse, come back here and teach me how to walk black. Come on, now let's do it. Let's do it. How do you get it?
Just
I know you got to get it.
put your little smile on. Put your little smile on.
But you know, son, I want to ask you this. Trey, as a black man, if somebody said your buddy there is acting black, you should take pride.
I mean, yeah, I see it like
What's
that.
wrong with acting black?
Ain't nothing wrong with acting black. It's just y'all see, you gonna notice him walking. I mean, you gonna notice. I mean, when you see somebody walk, you gonna see him leaning back like he about to fall back or something. When he walk.
That's called the gangster lean, Trey.
I mean, of course, everybody like when they had their pants sagging and stuff, but him is like he just way down there and stuff. It's just.
And so, Jesse, when folks are saying that to you, the black folks are saying act white, the white folks are saying act white, Jesse says what?
I can't say it on TV.
Jesse's being Jesse. I'm happy. That's what the man says. What do you say, Jesse, in your words? Are those the things that you say?
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I tell them to get off my
Get off your list. Oh, my goodness.
My.
We're going to talk more with hip Jesse in just a minute. And also coming up, we're going to talk to a young Asian woman who reveals why eye surgery was a choice that she was willing to make just to fit in and look more Western. The things we're willing to do just to be who we think we are. We'll be right back in a minute.
Are you saying there's something wrong with my eyes?
Absolutely not. In fact, your lids are probably just as big as mine.
Right, and I wouldn't fix it because I think it's beautiful. It's a part of being Asian, who I am.